Okay. All right. So welcome to our Jewel training on Friday. We're so glad that you're here and really just to invest in your mindset, in your business, in moving forward for April. Those of you that had a crazy, amazing March, congratulations. If you were a little slow, that's okay. And we're going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about really some things that I've learned along the way through this journey and how I want you guys to be confident going into April and May and June in the summer in working your Plexus business, in knowing how to share, being confident in who you are and your dreams and your desires. And so welcome to our Friday Jewel training, our noon Friday Jewel training. We're going to do these every Friday at noon. You're going to hear from a different jewel every Friday this month. There are officially now 4 jewels on our team. And so you're going to get to hear some different perspectives every Friday at noon. So go ahead and pencil that in on your calendar. Every Friday at noon are these trainings where you're going to get to hear from top earners in the company, different things that are tangible that you can take back and utilize in your business. So a couple of things that I have personally learned along the way, y'all. In the beginning of my journey, I started in 2016. I truly had a lack of vision when I started this. Okay. And those of you that are brand new in the chat, let me know like what rank you are, when you started. I want to know all those things. So when I started Plexus, I literally wanted to get my products paid for. I had no desire to become a diamond. I had no desire to make 6 figures a year. I was comfortable. We were living around paycheck to paycheck, but I just thought that that was normal because we were young. We had 2 boys. One was 3, one was 6 months. And I remember going to Target and like I couldn't put extra clothes in my cart because we didn't have the funds in the bank account. But I just thought that that was normal. I didn't think that like I was going to be this big dreamer of like making big income and impacting the world, right? I was safe and I was comfortable, but I lacked vision. And so when I started Plexus, wanting to get my products paid for was truly my only desire. Let me know if that was you. Like if you simply wanted to get your products paid for and now you're here on a diamond training on a Friday at noon. It's so cool to see the Lord work. But I remember going to convention my first year in 2016. So I joined in February. I was gold, I think, in April or May. And then I went to convention with my cousin, Brittany Cowan, who is my Emerald sponsor. And we went to convention literally not knowing what we were doing. We didn't know a soul. She knew our upline a little bit through church activities, but we didn't know what we were doing. We just knew that we loved the products, that we loved we loved the company, we loved the community, we loved the dream of possibly this happening for our families one day. But we went to convention as gold rank ambassadors. Where are my gold ranks at? Let me know in the chat. So we went to convention. It was in Vegas in 2016. And I remember like watching everybody walk across stage that were jewels. I remember seeing I think there was 13,000 people there at that convention in Vegas. And I remember looking around and just being like, dang, like this is so cool. Like there are people my age, there are people 60 years old, there are men, women, all different seasons of life, different backgrounds, and they're all coming together in this one event. They want to improve their lives. They want to help their families. They want to help their community. They have a desire to, make more money, to improve themselves. And I remember leaving that convention and thinking, what if I could do this? Like, what if this could really be possible for my family? But again, I had a very small and limited mindset. I come from a small town. Anybody else come from a small town? I feel like a lot of times when you're living in a small town, you have a lot of small-minded people, right? Like we don't have a lot of people that we come in contact with that are big dreamers. We don't have a lot of people that we come in contact with that, have a vision to do something different in this life. My husband will tell you when we go on all these trips into Hawaii and Mexico and all of these different vacations and things, we get to sit with people that have big vision. We get to sit with people that have a big desire for their family, a big desire for their life, a big desire for their finances and for their kids' future. And so he'll say, you know, oh, here we go. We're going back to reality when we get done with the trip, because it's easy to get caught up when you are around small-minded people, or when you are small-minded yourself. It's easy to get caught up in, you know, well, this isn't going to happen for me. You know, I'm not worthy of these dreams. I'm just a small town. You know, it's like you get caught in that limited mindset, and that will hold you back. And that's something that held me back for a very long time. I had no game plan. I just was here. I was like, well, if it happens, it happens. If not, that's okay. But you know, I'm here and this is a desire that I have, cool. But my vision was very small and my mindset was very small. And, but here's what I want you to know along the way of even from gold to senior ruby. So I think I went from gold to senior ruby in about 2 years. And I remember like along the way, there were so many things that I was paying attention to. Like so many seeds were being planted. When I would go to convention, our uplines would pray over me. When I would have a lunch or a dinner with some Plexus friends, there were seeds being planted along the way that I didn't realize were pushing me towards this big dream of becoming a Diamond Brand Ambassador. There were conversations along the way that I had that I didn't realize. Looking back, I'm like, the Lord put that conversation in my life because he knew that I would be a diamond one day. And I just didn't have that belief in myself. But I want y'all to pay attention to the little things from now until forever, because you're going to see in a minute that quitting is not an option and it cannot be an option. But I want you to pay attention to the little things, the conversations, the prayer time, the seeds being planted right now in your life and in your business. I want you to pay attention to the desires and the Holy Spirit talking to you like, hey, I want you to pray over this person today. Hey, I want you to start a conversation with that person in Walmart or at the restaurant or that waitress, okay? We need to look up and stop looking down at our phones like this all the time. We have got to stop doing that, okay? It is very important that we all know and understand that we are missing out on conversations right now in our life, amongst our community, amongst our family, our kids, their friends, their parents, because we're so caught up in ourselves. We're so caught up in this little phone right here that we get so obsessed with, okay? This Plexus gig needs to be part of your life, not all of your life. This Plexus gig needs to be something that you treat as a journey, something that you treat as a tool to help you improve. When Alec Clark called me yesterday, y'all, I literally started bawling because I was like, I just cannot believe the difference in, I cannot believe the difference in myself when I started in 2016 and where I'm at today. And I literally told him, I said, thank you for your heart and your vision in creating a legacy business for families like myself, because the flexibility that our family has now is something that I want all of you guys to experience. I want all of y'all to truly experience this flexibility, the time, me on my front porch at noon on a Friday, where we literally are able to get on a training with you guys and pour into y'all. The coaching calls that I had this morning, like being able to do that is so, so very special. Okay. So next thing, let's talk about quitting. So quitting cannot be an option, friends. It cannot be an option. Y'all have to know that you are here for the long haul. And let me know in the chat, like, where you're at with that. Where is your mindset with that? Like, have you considered going somewhere else? Have you, thought about going somewhere else? Have you maybe felt a little burnout? Like, oh, I'm a little tired. But what I want your deep down desire to be is that quitting is not an option. People know if you are all in or if you are only here to sell. Okay. People know if you are in this for the long haul. People know if you are in this for just like bigger and better things to improve yourself, to make a difference within your community. I think like a lot of times when we get in this, we kind of dip our toes and we're like, well, we're going to see what happens, but we'll see. Like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But here's the thing. Those people watching you, your community, your friends, your family, your following on social media, they know if you're in this for the long haul. They know and they can tell by the way that you're improving yourself, by the way that you are showing up, by the way that you're being consistent, by the way that you are talking and holding yourself and presenting yourself on a live or whatever that looks like. You should not be in the same place that you are mentally 6 months from now if you are all in with this business. And I don't mean by rank. I don't mean you should be at a different rank, because sometimes our businesses and our journeys look different than everybody else's out there. What I mean by that is you guys should be in a completely different place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because you should be growing. You should be having that desire to grow. So quitting cannot be an option. You have to look at this journey like you are sharing versus selling. You should not even be using the word sell within your business. You should not even be using the word, oh, do you want to sell these products? Are you interested in selling? Stop saying that, okay? That is icky. That is old news. That is what network marketing used to be, and that is not who we are. I have done a very good job. I'm going to pat myself on the back at creating a business and a community of genuine people that want to love and want to change the world. Okay, so please do not use the word sell. We are here to share. We are here to share our lives, our excitement, our small wins, our joy, our bad days, our hard days, our failures. We're here to share that. Okay. All right. Next, let's talk about legacy business and what that can do for your mindset. By the way, in the chat, let me know if y'all can see this, because it's saying that my screen sharing is paused. Y'all know this is my second time ever doing this. So let me know if you can see this. I hope that you can. Okay, we're going to just keep going. So when it comes to legacy business and mindset, what impact do you want to make on your family? Okay, I want y'all to think about that for just a second. What impact do you want to make on and within your family? Thank you, Blakely, for saying that. I don't know how to, let me try again. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see. Yay! Okay, y'all can see this now. So let's talk about legacy business and what this can do for your mindset. That first picture on the far left is at convention. That was right after I had Laylee. And I think that was 2019 2019. So she was born in March and I went to convention in June. I was breastfeeding her. I remember having like a whole sit down conversation. It was really cool in that room, in that hotel room, with a lot of those people about legacy and my mindset and the difference that I wanted to make within my community and within my family. And so I want you guys to think about that. What impact do you want to make on your family? What change do you want to see in your community? How do you want to improve in the next 6 months? In the next 12 months, in the next 2 years? How do you personally want to improve? How do you want to improve as a wife, as a mom? This opportunity is a legacy business that can allow that improvement to take place. Okay. How can you dreaming big impact generations to come? How can you dreaming big impact generations to come? Your kids, their kids. Y'all, when I look at my kids and their confidence and who they are and their ability to be confident at school and be confident in a friend group, it is so special to me because it all happened because of Plexus. Like, I'm a completely different person, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm a completely different person than I was as a gold rank ambassador. And that is because I had the mindset that I wanted my business to become a legacy business. I wanted this to plant seeds in the lives of others and to create generational impact so that coaching a little league baseball team, other people can see the way that I coach and they can go coach the same way. They don't have to be so competitive that they lose their pride in a little league baseball game. They can do it the right way. They can invest in those kids. They can love those kids. And that started because this opportunity gave me the confidence to do so. Does that make sense? So you have to have the mindset of what kind of legacy do you want to leave? What impact do you want to leave? That middle picture is in Portugal. I was a top 50 earner in the company. They were actually supposed to send us to Paris, but they sent us to Portugal. And it was really cool because I got to sit around tables with other top earners in the company. And I was mind blown at what they were doing within their families, the mission trips with their families, the community impact, the starting churches, the building wells and digging wells in Africa, like these big things that are happening from big boss money. Okay. Like we call it gangster money over here, y'all. And like when you are making 20K a month, your money starts to become generational impact money because you get to start helping other people and impacting the world. Okay. And then that picture on the right was us at convention last year in Nashville. And it was so special just seeing all of your faces at convention, seeing you guys and just the way that y'all are when you come together is really special for us as your uplines. Like I see, Blakely and Cheyenne and Kaylee and Heather and Natalie and Madeline and like people that are leaders in this business that have teams. It's very special to have those events and to go to convention together and go to a weekend retreat together. Those events are where seeds are planted. So let me know in the chat if you are going to convention and if this is your sign that you need to go get registered for convention. It is June 17th through the 20th in Las Vegas. It's going to be very special. If you are a silver rank ambassador, come. If you are a senior Ruby ambassador, come. Okay. Convention changed everything for my mindset that very first year as a gold ambassador. Just being amongst the best company with the best people that want to improve, all the things. Okay. So gonna try to get my screen sharing, y'all, because I want y'all to see this. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Okay. See, it says whenever I click it to full screen, it takes it away. I'm just going to go back and make it this way for you guys. Hold on just a second. Okay. So Vision Cast, I want y'all to look at this real quick. I know it's got all the other stuff around it, and I absolutely cannot stand that. But, you can't be perfect. We can't have perfect trainings and perfect presentations, right? So let's Vision Cast. How do you vision cast and what does that look like for you? A lot of you are brand new on this training. A lot of y'all joined like in February, March, and you're like, holy moly, this is amazing. But what do I do and where do I go from here? Your business has maybe taken off really quickly. And I just want y'all to know that vision casting has to be part of your business and your legacy mindset to move forward and go really, really big with this company. So that picture on the left, I shared that Tuesday night within our Show Me the Money call. That was my first picture with a Lexus as a gold ambassador. That picture on the right, I was a Ruby ambassador at convention in 2017, and I was holding the emerald. So they have chair backs that go over the back of the chairs and they'll say emerald, sapphire, diamond. That was an emerald one. I took a picture of it. I posted on Facebook that I would one day be a jewel. And friends, that was hard for me. That was hard for me because I really didn't believe that I could be there because I had that limiting belief. I had that limited mindset and that limited, just the way that I even carried myself. I wasn't confident that I would one day be here. And so learn from me that your vision casting has to be big. It has to be really big. So share your why with your sponsor. If you've not done that yet, you need to be sharing your why and updating your why every month. Okay. I know Kaylee Jennings is on here. I'm going to shout her out. Her why when she started this was to pay off hospital bills. Well, I'm pretty sure that all of those hospital bills are going to be paid off with her paycheck when she gets paid this month from March. Okay. So now her why looks different, right? Share your why with your sponsor. Create a dream board. If you've not seen a dream board, these are really cool. So you can Google what is a dream board, what is a vision board. This is what you want your life to look like over the next year, a couple years. You can have a Plexus on there. You can have a new house. You can have a remodeled house, a traveling opportunity with your family, paying off debt, whatever that looks like. You need a dream board and you need to print it out and you need to share it with your family and you just share it with your sponsor, share it with your team, and talk about where you are going. Vision casting is huge because the mind naturally will gravitate away from something that's uncomfortable, right? It's natural to say no to going live if you've never done it before. It's natural to say no to talking on your stories if you've never done it before because it's uncomfortable. Our body's natural reaction is like, no, you're not doing that. That's uncomfortable. No, you're not doing that because that's a different way to live. Nobody is successful in network marketing, right? That's what people tell you. It's a pyramid scheme. So naturally, your body's reaction is like, no, I don't need to do that. But y'all, that dream board, sticking that on your bathroom mirror, putting it in your car above you on the visor board, that is game changer. Sticky note method. Write sticky notes all over your bathroom mirror, within your car. Write sticky notes on your dresser. That way when you walk by, you see it. I will be a jewel. Why do I want to be a jewel? Because I want to leave a generational impact for my kids, for my family, for my community. Okay. Go live. Talk on your stories about where you're going. Go live and talk on your stories after this call and say, I just got off a training with Marissa Adams, Diamond Brand Ambassador. She's at the top of our company. She just shared with us about vision and legacy and just limiting beliefs and how it's natural to have those. And I am no longer staying there. So if you are watching me and you are following me, get ready for some massive growth because I am here to move. Let's go. Okay. Your people need to see that confidence in you. Okay. Host events. Take ownership of hosting events. Do a Zoom, do a messenger event, reach out to your sponsor, say, hey, I want to do an event. I want to host an event. I want to host an in-person event. Okay. You've got to take ownership of your life and of your dreams. You cannot blame your success or your lack of success on anybody else. You cannot blame it on your upline. You cannot blame it on a sideline that is maybe going faster than you. You have to take ownership of your life and your dreams because your journey looks different than anybody else's out there. You can improve your communication skills, y'all. Vision casting takes communication. And how you communicate is by improving those communication skills. I remember even when I was a gold, senior gold, I have a video. Kara Knight actually pointed it out at the lake house the other day when we had our diamond party. She's like, Marissa, I saw a video of you and it was so crazy to see the difference in how you talk now versus how you talk then. And she said, but you were so confident then. Like, I thought you were confident then. You acted like you knew what you were talking about. That is because I knew I was not quitting. I needed to get my butt in gear. I needed to gain confidence. I needed to improve my communication skills. I needed to start having conversation with people. Those of you that are like, well, I don't like people. Well, guess what? You got to learn to like people. It's okay to be an introvert. It's okay to be a little shy. It's okay. But those communication skills come in handy when you are pouring life and speaking belief into those people that are on your team. Those communication skills and that confidence will come in handy when those people have joined your team and they're trusting you and you're getting them on the phone and you're telling them about what this could look like for their family. Okay. Next slide, systems that duplicate. This is something that I lacked when I was anywhere from silver to senior ruby. I sat at senior ruby for 2 years. I was so frustrated because I wanted to be emerald so bad. I really could taste it. I could smell it. I knew that I wanted to be in Hawaii, but what I lacked was duplicatable systems. And I will tell you that in network marketing, in any social selling based business, in order for your business to succeed, you have to have systems that duplicate. You cannot just be a motivational speaker. You cannot just be an overachiever and be a people pleaser or a people person. You can't just be really good at making graphics. You can't just be really good at organizing and planning. It takes a little bit of improvement in every area to become a diamond. Okay. So in order for me to become a diamond, I had to find systems that were duplicatable. Okay. Natalie Passmore, my Emerald ambassador, shooting for Sapphire soon, she helped me with this because she was actually my first business builder that wanted to be home with Parker, that saw the vision, that saw the big vision to like go all in with this business. And she helped me with Marissa. I need systems. We've got to create this. If we want to do this, she was a teacher. If y'all don't know her story, she was a virtual teacher, came home full time to be with Parker. And it's been an incredible journey for her because that was a dream that she had to one day be home. And now she's living out that dream. But in order for us to do that and create this diamond emerald team and to create this team and cultivate a team of trust and leaders that want to grow, we had to come up with systems. And so shout out post, and you can screenshot this for your own personal self. Shout out post changed the game for us. Okay. If you are not getting your people to do a shout out post, you have to do that. Okay. Go live when your VIPs are unboxing their stuff. Go live when they get their products in. Okay. You can help them with that. You can interview them. You know, what made you want to start this? You can be the one to share what's in that box and what those things help with, because you know what you're talking about. They're still a little iffy. Okay. Simple events, same content. This means messenger events, y'all. That content, we're creating that over the weekend for April. Y'all have got to start planning out events with some of your people that are wanting to go silver, wanting to get their products paid for. You've got to create events and really let them do it with you so that they are feeling like they're taking ownership, so that they are feeling like they're confident and like they are participating in that event that you're wanting to host. One thing that has changed the game for my business personally, and I know that people like Bailey Little and Michaela Robinson and their team, they're doing the exact same thing. We are getting on the phone with our customers within 24 hours of them ordering. So as soon as they let me know that they have placed their order, I will say, hey, do you have 10 minutes to hop on the phone? I would love to give you some of my top tips on how to get the most out of your journey. And I can either chat tonight after 8 or tomorrow around lunchtime. Which works best for you? Giving them that option is everything. If you are asking people, hey, do you want to order? Or hey, do you want to get on the phone? Or hey, do you want to host an event with me? Again, what is your body's natural reaction to something that is uncomfortable? No, that is our body's natural reaction. But if you give them a choice, it makes them choose and think, okay, maybe I need to do this. So if you say, hey girl, I want to hop on the phone with you for like 10 minutes tonight. Are you free tonight after 8 or tomorrow morning around 10? Which works best for you? Okay. Get on the phone with them. I have a checklist. If y'all need that new VIP checklist, reach out in your team thread and ask them for it. I love the VIP call checklist. It talks about subscription, perks, detox, the $50 shout out post, grabbing a couple of friends, getting your products paid for, all the things. Okay. Letting them know expectations up front will change the game for your business. Coming from somebody that went gold on her own, literally signed up 20 people on my own, I hit burnout really quick, y'all. I did. And I did not have systems that were duplicatable for them to go silver. Developing silvers, helping your people go silver will get you to diamond, okay? You have to get really good at developing silvers. And that means before they even get their box, you need to be calling them and giving them those expectations up front. Because what did you think when you ordered? Right? Think about back whenever you ordered, you were thinking, this is probably not going to work. I'm skeptical. There's no way I can work this business. I'm never going to post. But then if I get on the phone with you and I say, okay, girl, so you're probably like me. You may not drink water. That's totally okay. Go get you a cup with a straw. Sonic flavored waters are really good. And hey, we have a $50 shout out post. You can shout me out for helping you get started. You're probably thinking like, I don't want to post until I have results. I was the same way, but here's what I found. If you go ahead and post, you're going to let your people know that you're doing something to improve yourself. It's a way to really inspire and motivate your friends and family. And there are a ton of people taking advantage of this popular viral combo right now that's relatable to the skinny shot. And I don't want your friends ordering from somebody else. I want them to order from you because you have a referral link. And if 3 friends order, you make $310. Okay. Would you be open to posting that this evening? I can get some of my friends to go comment and just get that interaction going. It's a great way to show your friends that you're on a new wellness journey to take care of you. Do you see how the expectation of that conversation is different than just, hey, girl, do you want to shout me out for helping you get started? Right? There's a difference, okay? Letting them know those expectations up front are going to help you keep them because we want people that are in this for the long haul. We want people that are going to order these products monthly, not one time. Okay. The Boards app is a fantastic app. You can download it. It's called Boards, Boards. And we have some systems, some message examples, a lot of things in Boards that you might need, especially if you are an organized planning mindset. You will love, love, love Boards. I know that Kaylee Jennings was like thanking everything which direction whenever we rolled that out with her. So Boards app, get that downloaded. You can ask your team thread to share some boards with you because there's a lot of different systems that you can get plugged into. The ATM method, friends, ATM stands for add, tag, message. Every single person that is showing interest, whether that is on your post, a private message, in person, at your work, they need to be added to the Gut Health, Hope, and Happiness Facebook group. Okay. That Gut Health, Hope, and Happiness Facebook group is our testimony informational group that has a ton of information that they can go and scope out. Okay. Tag them in a testimony. If they're a new mama, you can literally type in the search bar, pregnant mama, postpartum mama, IBS, PCOS, headaches, weight loss, whatever that looks like. Type in the search bar what they're struggling with, tag them in a testimony, and then you can throw them in a group message with your sponsor if they are wanting more information and you feel like you are not answering their questions. If you feel like you don't really know what to say, throw them in a group message with your sponsor and say, hey, I'm still new to this, but my friend Blakely has been doing this for a very long time, and she can help us with what to say. Blakely, this is my friend Megan. We went to school together. She's amazing. She is so influential, and I'm so excited for her to start this journey. Like, I'm going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun together. Do you see the difference in speaking life into even a 3-way message goes a long way than, hey, Blakely, this is my friend Megan. She's interested in weight loss, right? It's the little things, y'all. It's in the little things. People love to talk about themselves. People love to feel valued. They love to feel special. So every chance you get to, whether that's introducing somebody to your sponsor or voice recording them and telling them that you saw them talking on their stories or you saw them post and you were so proud of them for being bold and confident and that you want to go live with them when they get their box in and that you're going to help them, you're going to hold their hand, you're going to walk them through everything so that they are not in this alone. That goes a long way. And I did not do that in the beginning of my journey. Okay. I'm an Enneagram 3. Where are my Enneagram 3s at on here? So in other words, Enneagram 3s feel like they can do it all by themselves, but you can't. You cannot get to diamond on your own. You cannot get to jewel on your own. You have to have leaders and business builders and people that want to share. And those people that want to share, it starts with that phone call. It starts with that private little FaceTime with your sponsor to get to know them, to meet them. Okay. All right. So Q&A. What questions do you have for me? While y'all are thinking of your questions, I'm going to go back through here and share these slides. Y'all feel free to screenshot these. This was the one about our mindset and leaving a legacy, generational impact on our family. This is the one about quitting. Quitting cannot be an option. People know if you're all in or if you're only here to sell. This is the one about seeds being planted. We need to really pay attention to things, y'all. Conversation, prayer time, everything right now in your life and business, pay attention to, because those are seeds being planted. And then in the very beginning, we talked about my lack of vision and how that small, limited mindset and having no game plan will lead you to burnout real quick. And that is not what I want for you. Now that I'm diamond, I would love to have at least 5 or 6 jewels from our team going to Hawaii this year. So you have until July 31st to get to Emerald. I know some of you are like, y'all can smell it. Some of you are senior Ruby, and you're like, oh my gosh. Listen, the only way you fail in this business is if you quit. Okay. So keep going, keep learning, keep broadening and expanding your mindset and your communication skills and your people skills and improving your life. Okay. If you're constantly comparing your life and your business to other people, you'll get real bitter real quick about your own business and your own journey. But if you are always wanting to improve and you're competing with yourself and you're wanting to get better every day, you become better. Okay. So which are you going to be? Are you going to become bitter, or are you going to become better? Are you going to get off of this training and talk on your stories about how limiting beliefs is no longer an option in your life? You don't have time for it. Okay. The devil wants us to have limiting beliefs. He wants us to have the mindset of, well, you can't do this. You know, this is just a little thing that's going to make you a little bit of money in the beginning, but it's not going to last. Okay. I've been doing this for a really long time, and it's lasted real good. We've gotten to build a house with our family out on a beautiful piece of land with a huge pond. The kids have kayaks. We literally were here for spring break, all spring break with my kids and their friends. And it's like this beautiful life that we've created, all because we had the desire to dream really big. Okay. Any questions for me? Let me look in the chat. At all. Y'all unmute yourself. If you have questions, unmute yourself. I would love to just pick your brain. And if there's anything, we did record this. So if your VIP or somebody on your team wasn't able to hop on, we did record. All right, y'all are quiet today. Oh my gosh. Go in your team thread and let us know what you took away from this training. I love y'all. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so honored to be your diamond upline. Now, when y'all all register for convention, you get to put Marissa Adams as your diamond upline. I know y'all were all ready for that to happen. So go register for convention. If you leave with anything today, convention can change everything for your mindset, for your business, for your community, for your people to see that you are serious about this. So go register for convention. We have a convention thread for everybody that's going. There will be a room available. If you're worried about hotel cost, we have so many people that have swept the contest and got the 3-night hotel stay. So we can bunk up together and be together. All you have to do is pay to register. I think it's like $190, and then get your flight there. We can fly together. It's going to be a really cool experience for you to see Natalie walk across the stage, hopefully as a sapphire, Cheyenne Harris walk across the stage as an emerald, Brittany Cowan to walk across the stage as a hopefully new sapphire, me going across the stage as a diamond. Like, seeing that with people that you know and people amongst your team and your community, this is the best community to be part of. Okay. So hop off this training, go talk on your stories, go live, share a voice record. I'm challenging y'all to send a voice record to like 2 or 3 people that are on your team right now working the business. Share what you took away from this training and really speak life into them and talk about, I just got off this training. I thought about you. I know you want to be home with your babies. Like, I want to help you get there. Okay. And speak life into them. Your confidence can change everything for the person under you. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. Happy Friday. Y'all have a good weekend.